the money is not coming. You understand? Sometimes the money too will be there, but the money doesn't have plenty value like that. Charlie, money palava, oh my brothers. Money palava, Charlie.
But can we not just go back to the days of butter?
Butter trade.
Yes.
I have salt, then give me sugar.
That's all. Life will be easy.
Like gold for oil.
Like gold for oil. Like gold for oil.
Hey, give me gold.
So like this morning, no, you just go to Hajia.
Yeah, say Hajia.
Hajia. How?
Yeah.
Give me watch it.
Give me watch it, then
what I will leave you.
I have a handkerchief.
And how will Hajia?
I give you 2 white handkerchiefs.
How will Hajia buy the beans back to cook?
She was
after receiving 10 handkerchiefs.
She's sweating. She uses it to wipe her face.
She can use it to wipe her tears.
Yeah. When she's crying.
When the tears reach you, you wipe them. Yeah.
But life should be easier that way. Life should be easier.
The butter will not work because of the lack of common value in the goods. So you value the watching very high. Yeah. Give you energy, but the handkerchief, no.
There was always a way of valuing it.
You go take dance bobo. Get 2 handkerchiefs, you know. Butter trade by this time. Sixtus far. Who is willing to do butter trade? Even people who have backyard gardens in their homes.
The fuel finisher. You just go to the fuel station. Say, give me 10 liters.
Then you give the person agidi. A box of agidi. You don't know agidi?
You don't know agidi? You don't know agidi?
Is it when you say?
Agidi it's a northern meal, right?
Yeah.
So you are also doing that thing.
I'm
from Upper West. I'm not from North.
I said, no, but when I say northern, okay, maybe I should say northern sector thing.
No, it's not northern sector. You are still doing that thing.
But everybody there is in the north. So what are you saying?
No.
Is what?
No, everybody.
It's the same way we say southern sector down here.
Nobody says that. If you are referring to Johnnie, you would have said Gan. You wouldn't have said southern.
Fear not.
The guy turned the tip of propaganda. Look at this. But it doesn't change the fact that you don't know Agidi, which I'm surprised.
Yeah.
How is that possible?
No, but
so what is Agidi? You don't know
where is it from? Okay,
you know Agidi.
No, wait, you know Kafa. Wait,
no.
Michael, wait. You don't know Agidi?
No, I don't know.
What's that?
Why?
These things were reserved for Helen.
What's happening here?
For Helen not to know. If Helen doesn't know Agidi, it's okay.
Let me ask Helen.
If Helen doesn't know Agidi, she's British. It's okay.
Let me test this theory.
Yeah.
Abiam, what is Agidi? Abiam doesn't know Agidi.
Yeah.
So not everybody knows Agidi. Helen, what is Agidi?
Mami, how do you know Agidi?
What is Agidi?
Abiam,
Francis,
you don't know
what is Agidi? You see, so in this room, what is Agidi?
Agidi is the thing you are talking about.
Yeah, you are full of our hand.
So it's only in the room of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Or is the name
10.
you don't know?
It's only 2 of you.
Okay,
so
you know Kafa. You know Kafa.
You know Kafa too.
Hey, brother, also,
But the thing, if you they sick, no. They take joint light soup then give you.
Sharp.
It make like kinky, but this one doesn't have salt and all those other things. It's put in the wachi leaves.
Yeah, green leaves.
Yes, green leaves, and it's so I'm surprised that you people don't.
So it's basically so it's like morikoko, right? But it's firm. So it's actually morikoko really.
Yeah.
But they've sieved the chaff out of it, so it's very white.
Yeah.
So it's
So it looks like
it's firm like kinky.
So it tastes
it's white.
It tastes like TZ, but that TZ that's firmed up. Yeah.
You see that in white?
No. You don't see.
Charlie, why you see that? But they wrap it like Ogbodu. Maybe that would be easier. They wrap it like
all these things you are talking about, I don't have them where I come from. So if you jump to the conclusion that it's a north thing, that's a very wrong.
I'm sure that it's you that's in.
So let's ask you, what is your region's contribution to the nutritional capacity of the country? That's what you bring to the table. Kose, yeah.
Green. What you call green. But even the green, there are different types.
So yours is
the only thing you all know is I want TZ with green.
Yeah.
Whatever green they give
We
you.
don't care. It has to be green.
Every green be green. That's all. Let's go.
That's all we are looking for.
So TZ, rice and beans.
Right.
I didn't say wache.
Okay.
I said rice and beans.
The rice and beans. How can you claim ownership of rice and beans? Now if you say watching
beans, you are asking me our contribution, the contribution of upperwards to the nutritional
benefits of the country,
constitution, whatever of the country. I'm mentioning the things that we produce.
Right.
The way he's talking, you see, the people of Ullo will issue a dissociation statement.
Oh no, they cannot.
Rice and beans.
We are talking about the things that we produce.
So do you boil the rice and beans together or separately?
How do you mean?
You can do it separate and then beans.
You can do you cook it the way you cook wache.
So it be watching.
I don't want. I'm avoiding the controversy that you are still bringing up.
You don't add the leaves to it to give it the red color.
But talking about food, I tried Ogbodu and one man town. Try the thing nice. There are no chops on before together like that.
Nice. It's a combination that heals. It's spiritual.
Oh my goodness.
Ogbodu and one man town.
I don't chop the two of them. I always wondered how it felt like.
Ogbodu is manna. You know that.
Is it manna? Man living bread.
The one that fell from heaven in the Bible.
But it's the one that we have modified.
Give it up for Jesus. Give it up for Jesus.
Charlie, Abi himself clap for you, bro.
Like the thing be on living bread.
Tolini
Charlie. Professor Lion.
The Bible will say Ogbodu. Manna is Ogbodu. I want this Ogbodu.
Charlie, the guy, he took Sunday school to personal.
Charlie. Be like you never miss Sunday school.
I tell you.
Days when they do party for the children or in the inside.
We shouldn't have nutritional problems in this country at all. If we are resorting to the things we eat locally, we shouldn't have problems.
You know, there's something about kinky.
Yeah.
Do you know Otishin?
Yeah.
No, you will know. Do you know
But
Otishin?
you're mentioning gantings. How do you expect me to know gantings?
Why you eat gantings? Don't you eat?
Are you minding? But we know TZ and the rest. You don't know what intention.
The things I know, do you know?
You know what interesting me? It's okay.
You can't even pronounce that thing.
You know when they finish cooking the kinky? Yes, it's called Otishin.
So how am I supposed to know this?
Oh, just
all I know is
but you have lived in Accra.
Otimshin.
Yeah, kinky is
and I know
Otim.
the other one too.
Okay.
The banku with the hot, the fish that fish that is in the hot water.
Aklo.
No. What was the expression?
Walanu.
Banku in what?
Banku what? The one that we ate at Jamestown. It's called Aklo.
Oh, Yehovah. And he said Banku.
I know that one.
You know, initially when we went,
people, they have to bring us
when we went to Jamestown, we're doing the OB. I said we'll eat Aklo. They were looking at me strangely, all of them.
Me, I know it's on before, mom.
The time we finished the thing where they do come see Sixtus. So
I go my car.
Oh, but you know Sixtus there, if it is swallow and soup there.
It was no soup. That's the funny part. It wasn't soup.
So it's what?
So it's there's pepper. And they cook the fish raw like that.
Since he's describing food, my mind is tired already. Like, see what he's saying.
Charlie, Shiami. Charlie, the boys eat the thing away. The Jamestown people say, Charlie, Shiami. They say they for live for them. So the Jamestown people say, Shiami. Make it eat that thing, Charlie.
No, but it's not that we're enjoying it.
Yeah. But how's that one like? I don't know.
Okay, so it's just fresh fish.
Okay.
Freshly,
straight from the sea.
Straight from the sea, right? And then you descale it.
But they asked you to explain. You couldn't. Somebody's talking to you.
And then you
what is it with you this morning?
Take the scales
I'm listening.
Off. Take the scales off.
They asked you to say. You say pepper and something.
It's not pepper.
No,
was not with pepper.
We ate it with pepper, grounded pepper. But the fish itself was.
It's okay.
The fish itself, once you cut it into the sizes that you want, they use the seawater. To cook, to boil it. So it's just natural.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you add the pepper. So the pepper is on the side.
Okay.
So you spices.
You take the kinky. You don't, and the fish is sweet, man. It's
Raw
actually
fish, only soft.
And then you drink the water after.
Oh, it was nice. If ask Helen, all of them, they enjoy it. Sham,
Is that the one that the fishermen eat while they
Helen
are
come out in wake.
Oh, Charlie,
Chop the
I remember that thing. Charlie. So at some point, the people said, Charlie, sham.
Almost jam off.
Come and see Kuzo Tiani. He was drinking the water around the fish. Charlie. Matado.
No,
But one food where
because
eat
the
with
Elembele area. What is the local food there? What do you boast of?
A lot of things.
Acheke is one.
It's a meal from cassava, and that same acheke you can make it into atuku. And then yes, so atuku.
You're asking what's that?
Acheke is
you that they mentioned the one from your side and we didn't
It's
know.
not from my side. Stop displaying
okay.
your ignorance.
So when you get the cassava and then you peel it, you mash it, like you grind it raw like that, and then you drain the water out of it. So you put it in a sack, you put stones on it, the water gradually. Yes, anything
Like the way they do for condo.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So yes.
Like cassava dough.
Okay.
So when you get the dough, then
Just like Gary.
yes, just like Gary, and then you add a few things to it.
That's a check.
Yes, that's actually it's really, but it is cooked in a certain way, so that it
with
becomes,
steam.
so that it does not become like the cassava dough.
Yeah. So it's with steam.
So the with steam is
Right.
the atuku one.
Atuku. Okay.
Atuku, yeah. If you it's the unborn around, it's very nice. We have
Is that the one that they tie in the rubber like Gary, but it's big? Is it that one?
No, that's that you're talking about Blikaklo.
Davy, there's one that's
That's what
like
he's talking
it's
about.
like
You fry it.
So there's acheke, there's Ullo. Ullo is like, it's not rice ball, but it's a meal from rice. Rice grounded as well, and then it's also cooked with steam.
Right,
They put
right.
it in. It's like the Ogbodu thing, but without the sugar element.
Right.
There's abodaso. There's the popular coconut. We also do akonde.
Palm wine too.
Palm wine. Charlie, I have some
Palm
story
fruit.
about palm wine.
But there was.
I mean, like everything.
Have you
coconut.
had akple and 1,000 before?
No, I play with Abobitaji.
That is it.
Yes.
Bro.
Yeah,
Bro.
I've had that before. That's the senior Kita school boys.
Charlie.
Yeah.
It's heavenly.
Yeah, it's
And you will drink water.
yes.
Oh.
You will drink water.
And you see there's something
Heavenly.
there's something
It's a food there.
there's something special about that.
No,
Like,
but the man has described food
for
as
somebody who can't even talk,
heavenly.
you can't even describe the food he ate.
Don't give
Please.
up.
I'm making my point.
Let's focus.
Right, interrupting me. Mr. Speaker,
Airtime
put him. It's out of order.
You are disturbing them at 6
It's out of order.
Because when your time came for you to explain yourself, you couldn't
You're
explain
asking me
yourself.
to explain what's the name of the food?
There's something gritty about the akple.
Yeah.
You see, banku is smooth.
Yeah.
But akple has this rough vibe.
Yeah.
That when you put it in
Anyway.
And it digests
When-
faster too.
Oh really?
Akple digests
but
faster.
for me, it's the feel. Like there's some. You see, when you swallow it, it has this rough yet smooth vibe, and the pepper and
Is
fish.
it food you are describing?
Yes, please.
But you say you don't know. Then let them show you. You are there
Let
talking
us
to
show
them.
you the thing.
Wait, is it a play you are describing?
The man is describing food, he has closed his eyes.
Yeah, I'm asking. I just want to be sure that we are still talking about the same thing.
Charlie, the way the guy describes the food, Charlie,
And he's even sweating. He's sweating.
it's okay. It's
When
okay.
you describe
See, so you can't be on my case. Forget it. You can't be on my case. Forget it.
It will not happen.
It will not happen.
In this Ghana. No. What are you talking about?
When it gets to your turn, do what you want to do with it.
Charlie, but so where did we have all these nice foods?
Yeah.
Where did we get the foreign, taste? How did we?
life happened to us.
Fried rice.
We
Oh,
started,
no.
we started not having
Beggar.
Because
Beggar,
look,
beggar.
if you, and because I've been in poultry before, if you buy chicken,
Yeah.
that is locally raised,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
and then you buy the foreign chicken, the one from some of the cold stores that
Yeah.
you get, it tastes different.
Yes, so
The
different.
local chicken is tasty,
Yeah, that's true.
very very tasty.
And somewhat firmer.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Edding.
where did we acquire this taste where everything we eat must be foreign? And I don't, because it's not helping us. It's not helping our currency.
True.
We are always taking money out of the country to go and import these things. They get to the port, it's too expensive to clear them. The cost is transferred to the person who's buying, the end user. And then we are not eating the things that we have.
And then the health implications of all those things we've spoken about. We keep them for years, sometimes decades. The chicken we eat, it be a debate 20 years.
By the time it comes, the minerals have expired.
It die, re-die.
But I think that a number of things.
It's an acquired taste. It's an acquired taste that we need to grab. I think Mills was the one who started cracking the whip on imported rice and chicken.
The question is, how did we acquire the taste? That's what we have.
That one we cannot. It's not evil and it's not bad. There's globalization. We'll be getting things that we don't ordinarily have. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I wouldn't say it's a bad thing.
Well,
it becomes
to the
bad
detriment
when we
of what you
allow
have.
it to erode what we have, and we then replace what we have with that acquired taste.
Right.
Which is where we are right now. Literally.
Are we there yet?
I think
there's
we are.
still hope. I think there's still.
Well, it's a mixture of things.
Because a lot of us still enjoy, like the Jamestown example. That day, I recall. In fact, I can't say what I said on air that day, and I was warning you and warning everybody else around there. But it turned out I enjoyed the thing more.
When
than,
I told
more than everyone
Jonah
else.
and Sixtus were producing, so I went to Jonah and said, "Look, let's do our claw." He said, "That one to be waiting." So I say, we will give them some money when they find the fish. Then Sixtus say, no one trouble. And Helen to say, please, outside there. So everybody was really literally doubtful. But Jonah took some production cash and gave it.
Okay.
So we gave it to a woman who was sitting next to us where we had set up.
Okay. Like how much?
Oh, we gave, I think, 200 CDs. Then we bought Kinky 50 CDs.
Okay.
Right.
That was enough to feed how many people?
Oh, it fed more than
the crew members.
More than the crew members. So the crew, Abiam was there, Solution was there, he was there, I was there, Helen was there, Kunzotiani was there, Mamiya was there.
More than 10?
Yes, more than 10 for us.
In
fact, the setup guys, Mr. Abbey and the rest, it fed more like 20 people, if you will.
Wow.
Now, we just gave the woman the money. And the good thing was that she prepared the food for us for free.
Okay.
She didn't ask for anything. Her own charcoal, her own everything. She did it for us for free.
Okay.
And when we finished, brothers, they looked at it and say, "What kind of food be this?" Until the first blow. And then they said, "Oh,
baptism had taken place."
Shiam.
Helen was speaking Ghana. I said, no, is this my prophylactic?
How English madam is speaking Ghana? Because of small accro.
But you know, there's talking about like our indigenous meals. And when I was in school, we used to do this project at Swedro, somewhere close to Swedro. Dome, I have to remember the name. And when we went there, that was the first time I saw people cook without adding these basic spices. But when they are cooking, you can smell it at the junction.
Exactly.
And it was so tasty. And I'm wondering, how did we lose these?
You know,
one of the things you have lost those.
One of the things that I do when I go to each time I go to the north, I'm coming back. I'm bringing dawa.
Okay.
Right, and look. You can't beat dawa.
Oh, that one there.
When you put dawa inside your food, you yourself, when you eat and you go visit you
chop dawa jollof.
Yes.
I hear that man who chop
dawa jollof.
I think
dawa jollof.
It's nice.
All you have inside is dawa and kita schoolboy.
Yeah.
Mixed together.
No.
Separated.
Since we are on air, behave yourself.
Julius
Azuma, behave yourself.
Julius Azuma.
We are on air.
Julius Azuma is asking, what about Jingple? Have you had Jingple before?
No, I don't know.
You don't know Jingple?
No.
Do you know Ayikple? Ayikple is what we Ayikple is what we had.
I was describing what I know.
There's a walk play, there's a mock play, there's Jingple, there's Ayikple. They're different.
Have A to Z.
So you know when we had the Gobe Festival, somebody came to do Ayikple.
Yes,
you remember that?
Yes.
Right. So Jingple is pretty much like Ayikple.
I mean, I don't
It's
know.
beautiful,
Oh,
Charlie.
I
You know,
see.
you know what we'll do? Let's hear from our listeners, and let's see where you come from. What's the one dish that you would say is the ish from your come from place?
It reminds me of a story in my area. So if you come to like a family house in the evening, and then you are greeting the woman, how are you? I'm fine. How is it going? You say, this evening I've not even eaten. It's only small rice I've eaten. Do you know why? Because they have not eaten fufu. Because they have not eaten affordable.
Sunrise
They don't-
on 3.
they don't consider rice as
Rice is not food.
No.
that is appetizer.
It's only
It's
small
all
rice.
rice that they give me to eat.
What he wants to put 2 fingers inside tier 10 poncho fresh soup.
That's all.
So Julius comes back to say Aboboy and Kaklo. That's also his choice.
Aboboy.
Yes. That's
beans, right?
Bambara beans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Julius comes and says,
The
Johnny,
one which is one of my favorites.
yeah.
They don't eat with sugar, right?
Charlie Julius says that
Okay,
I'm wrong. Go.
Hold on, Johnny. I think it was Accra I came to, and I realized that or noticed that the Ghana eat bambara beans with sugar.
Right.
Elsewhere, where I come from, all you need is your shea butter. You cook it, you insert a ball of shea butter into it,
Right.
hot like that, and you are good to go. Others would use palm oil.
So the bambara beans with sugar, did they add milk later or something?
No, but that's how it's eating.
With
So
sugar.
there's a place
You
I
put-
used
you
to
put
buy
sugar
bambara
in
beans
there.
from. And the first time I went there, they asked me palm oil or sugar. And I was confused. Yeah. And that was my first time hearing about sugar in bambara beans.
Right.
I till date, I don't know why the sugar is added. I don't know.
Oh no. So we're British. We like our things nice.
But
Congratulations.
bambara itself isn't really tasty, or?
It is
Bambara.
tasty. Yeah.
Well, I'm not.
If you add the shea butter that he's talking
He's
about.
talking about. Okay.
So Julius Azuma says you are even wrong, Johnny, because the men are better cooks of a cloth than the women. Oh. I think we should have tried it. We should try a man next time.
Yeah.
He comes and says he's enjoying the program too much. Thank you, Julius. Joe Bright says, how come Johnny knows all their plans?
If only she knew, so say he knew.
See,
No
the-
way, partial.
we have rolled, papa. I'm telling you, Charlie. But it's a beautiful time to go around the country.
Yeah.
You know, and as Sixtus mentioned, we shouldn't be having food problems
At all.
We shouldn't be having food problems because in terms of the nutritional value of all these things that we have mentioned,
Yeah.
Charlie, top notch.
True.
And you know that when you go to the villages, the old women and old men are very particular about what they eat. They don't eat the same thing twice or thrice in a week. They are always changing something.
Sure.
You know, the one that the kontomire that they do in the abom.
Okay.
In Ghana we call it can flour.
Can flour.
Yeah, can flour. So they do it.
okay.
So. And Charlie, that thing is very healthy.
True.
Very, very healthy because you don't overcook anything in there, right?
Yeah.
And some go to the extent of adding granite paste,
Yeah.
you know, to the palm oil. So now you have kontomire, you have granite paste, you have palm oil, then you have your Kobe or Momoni or whatever. It's
High level.
Look at what you have just done.
And even the asanka itself gives you iron deposits too. You know.
Hey, Charlie.
You didn't know?
No, we
I'm
didn't
teaching
know.
you. I hear laughing, shaking. What do you know? You don't know that. As you.
Oh, nobody has
You-
said
Charlie.
anything.
Why are
What
you
is
making
this?
your face like I'm
Charlie.
I cannot
Charlie.
turn again. I'm just facing
Please,
Abia.
there's a YX session B question that we have to answer. Bliss Mind Store says, what's the inspiration about this conversation on food this morning? I'm curious. Please, this is section B.
Is that who is asking?
Bliss
Bliss.
Mind Store. Yeah. He's asking us, why are we talking? What happened to our Keta school boys? Well, they are still in Keta.
There's a bit about Galamsey and
you know,
the impact it is having on
in
the
Ghana,
Eastern
Keta school boys are called Harmony.
Amoni.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they dry it on the floor. When you go by the beach, you see them on the pavement.
Don't remind me.
No, I'm reminding you.
Maybe
Don't remind me.
Charlie, one share me, your man.
Charlie, you know, you can't neutralize, you can't make down, man, Charlie. Share me.
I hear that meal is prepared while they are at sea. Is it the case? Is it the same one?
Yes, they actually take coal pot, charcoal. They have some alcohol. Of course, when it becomes cold, they drink it. They usually have gari. You hardly find fishermen going to sea with kinky. They usually take gari, right? Okay. And then they have coal pot. They cook on the canoes.
I think somebody in the newsroom did a piece on that. Yeah, I don't know whether it was Kasediba. So we saw the cooking process,
right,
and then the sharing process,
right.
I think it was Kasediba who did.
When I was I think I went to the western region I went to. I got on a canoe with them. And I wanted a life jacket. A man said, "You are not serious. You can come to meet us wearing life jackets."
Your own time is different from yours.
It's not here. I said I wanted a life jacket. He said, "No.
We don't do that.
We were going. I was seeing the water. Yeah. So that was where it dawned on me that I need a life jacket." He said, "No.
It was scary.
Very scary.
It is.
But you can swim.
Oh, I can swim, but not at that level.
Where?
You know when you...
See. He said I can swim, but not at that level.
But you can swim.
You have gone more than 3, 4, 5 miles into the sea. And the water is as deep as it can be.
Oh, that was the sea.
Yes. I can swim from there and come. Actually,
small budget.
I'm not a professional. Please, don't kill me before my time. Allow me to live. So I asked about life jacket. I asked about it twice. And the guy says...
The first time they did like they didn't hear.
Yeah. Then the second time when he gave me the answer, I said, I want to return. I'm not continuing this.
You have changed your mind.
Then he says, if we return, because they were doing it for me pro bono.
Okay.
I just want to, as a curious journalist. And he said, if they return, I have to buy the premix that they will waste
to come back.
I said, no problem. I'll pay you.
Yeah.
So bring me back.
My life is a premix.
Bring me back.
But you know,
but it was fun, man. It was really fun.
I remember when we were growing up, this coconut oil and tujimi. Where did all those things pass?
You know, we had kofi wayo rice at some point.
Yeah.
A bit before more.
I remember something.
Some rice that came. It was very dirty. You wash it down.
Oh, really?
Yes. Oh, a bit before.
It's different from the...
Abdiam, do you remember that?
I remember something.
A bit before, they used to call it a bit before. You go wash the rice and the rice dirty.
Look at it. You have to wash.
Right, I have to wash.
Charlie, you go wash the rice like 10 times, still it dirty.
Hey.
Yeah.
And it's different from the one...
the tujimi is on his own level.
It was some stubborn rice, man.
Stubborn rice.
You cook finish, no, it's hard.
You forgive them water. So you eat it when it's hot. Tujimi rice. Do you know tujimi rice?
That one, everybody knows.
We thank God that you know
tujimi rice.
We thank God.
Well, you don't know. No, I don't like what Michael is doing.
It's okay, relax.
You are behaving as if you know my food better than me because you mentioned something I don't know.
We thank God that
Meanwhile, the thing you got your geography and your history very wrong. You see, the thing that you mentioned,
it's okay.
The thing that you mentioned is not from my area.
Okay. It's fine.
Changina, I must know.
You will apologize
because you know Aple and you can describe it with your eyes closed in a very sexy voice. Whoever fed it to you that is making you.
Bliss Mind Store says, what happened to Akecha school boys? David Jupiter Truth says, I'm enjoying the program. Johnny, you are the best. Thank you. Nana Iyabo Sumpim says, and the Western region calls it Infefia. You should know this.
Maybe the fancy side of the Western region, not the Nzema side.
Sabla Kwakuvi says, good morning, I'm enjoying the program. Thank you all guys for enjoying. Let's know what your favorite food as well is. Today, Eat Ghana. But a very serious matter that we may seem to be glossing over is that all these nice foods we are talking about, it is possible that galamsey water was used to prepare them.
Oh, yes.
Did you say it is possible?
Somewhere last year, the Acheke people, the woman made the video. You see, the Acheke, they have to mix it with water and all of that. And the water she was fetching, some brown water, she was complaining bitterly that this is the water they have, and that's what you have to
I think we played that video on
Yeah. Johnny's right
several times. Yeah, we played that.
The alum she added
in a blue barrel.
Hughes
Yes, for low barrel.
Yes,
Yeah.
of alum.
Several
The
times.
contour that we are talking about right now is galamsey mercury water using to water the contour.
Cyanide and lead. And, so
Somebody's talking about elephant rice. Which one?
that's too Jimmy.
Oh, that's the tujimi.
Yeah.
Ah, but the tujimi is a local rice, right?
I don't know where they source it from. But for some strange reason, I don't know where they source it from. Stray bullet. Somebody told stray
They're
bullet.
not knowing where they source it from.
But on a real though, the new type of Ghana rice that we have on the market, I must say they're superb. Superb.
The
And
taste is different.
it's
lovely.
It leaves this very sweet taste in your mouth after you're done with the
Charlie,
meal.
give Michael a cooking show.
Oh, Charlie, I
The
tried.
taste is
I tried.
nice.
It is good.
I don't know
we
why-
have to commend the processing process actually. One of the reasons a lot of people shied away from local rice was the
stones in the
it.
chaff.
Actually, you are chewing rice and you are biting things and things are biting your teeth. But yes, there's been a lot of improvement in how we process our rice. Right from the farm to the drying space and all of that to the bagging of it. I think that is commendable. So again, we can go back to policy and ask, can we have a policy that says that if you are a producer of some local rice and your processing is good, we will support you, or there will be this support system for you to process, bag and sell at a certain price, so that we don't continue importing and spending so much on they call it perfume rice.
You know, a lot of people actually do not know how to prepare a local rice. So the rice that we import is usually rice that has been kept for long time. So the rice has naturally dried out. You need to add enough water to be able to get it well. Our rice that we harvest here, we are not even able, it can't even finish feeding us. So
For us to keep.
yes. So the rice is soft.
Yeah.
So you need just a little water, a small amount of water, so it doesn't become soggy. People don't know that. So people say when they buy local rice and they cook it, they don't know. They don't know how to, because the local rice tastes very good.
But I've also heard people who prefer using local rice for rice balls.
Yes, that's because
they prefer.
it comes easily to them because once they add the water, it tends to
You don't have to struggle to turn it around.
That's
If you get it right, Charlie, and it can make some really mean jollof.
yeah.
So
Good jollof.
there's actually a lot of potential in that
I bought
area.
one from Kwabena Minta Kando. I think his is pectra rice or so. I bought rice.
Is it a
from
meat and candle,
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Then Charlie, it was so good. You remember when we went to Mepe as well? We're giving some rice.
Rice, yes.
So those ones are broken rice from one of the factories that we got.
Oh, okay.
The milling is done there, the bagging is done there, everything is done there.
In the
okay.
Volta region.
The
I
Volta
see.
region.
You know, so anyway, Julius Azuma says if you ever spend days on the lake or sea fishing, you will always salute fishermen. I agree with you 100%. After my experience, Bliss Mind Store says my favorite is Tubani. I love it.
Yeah.
Sixtus, you know Tubani?
Yes.
Do you know Tubani, Michael Ogbodu?
I've heard of it, but
It is another.
Do you know Tubani?
I've heard of it.
With the Tubani,
off Sixtus Michael. Why this one? What is the last of
your mic is off.
This one, why are you laughing?
See, so the Tubani with
What was the wait? What was the first the thing you mentioned and I didn't know?
Agidi.
Okay.
Tubani be beans, right?
Tubani is brown.
Charlie.
It's brown
I have an idea.
with powdered pepper and some onions.
So that's
and
another
then-
variation.
Tubani
That's
is not
another
beans.
variation.
It's beans.
See, I know. I have
It's
an
made with
idea.
beans.
That's another variation. We eat it with stew. Then I realized that it's eaten with
Pepper. Yeah.
pepper and oil
Oil and onions.
and onion. So they would fry the onion in the oil and just sprinkle some pepper on it for you, and you are good to go. So the food. It's a lot of areas are familiar with there are common food
Sunrise on 3
but how it is
Best
prepared,
in the morning.
how it is consumed, that is where the variations come in.
Charlie, Julia Jackson Wood says cocoyam porridge with shrimp powder. This one is Abiam's hometown food, poto.
Cocoyam one,
Porridge.
not the yam one.
No, let's cocoyam.
We
But
call
I
it
prefer
Bickley.
the
Bickley.
Bear. Beckley.
We call it potong poto. They call it inyoma up the mountains. Inyoma.
Cocoyam.
Yeah. Potong poto.
I hear the cocoyam one is nicer than the yam.
I like the cocoyam one.
I like the yam one.
There's no way you convince
I like
me.
the ripe plantain one.
Especially if you get cocoyam from
there's plantain.
Abiam's.
Have you eaten that one?
Yeah, that one too. It sounds strange to me.
With this, I can't be sure that it is true. I should not make it something.
Oh, this one is true. It's the cocoyam porridge now. Instead of cocoyam, instead of yam, just use ripe plantain.
And you
The same process.
Mash the rice, ripe plantain.
You don't mash
You
the
don't
yam.
mash it. It's in the cooking process.
Yes. So you add the stew things, the soup things now.
You don't mash it.
Hey, somebody from the north has come.
Potong poto with cocoa. Crosby.
I don't
Yes,
see
yes.
some before.
Yes.
I don't see some.
I see.
We'll take
Anyway,
it.
what I know is the yam
How is it,
one, which
how
is
is it
what I
difficult
like.
if you know the yam one, but I don't think the
Yam
ripe
is yam,
plantain
but ripe
one is.
plantain, yeah, Charlie.
I see.
Calculo.
Okay. So Julia Jackson who says rice and beef wrapped in corn husk. Hey, we know me out there.
Rice
And beef.
Yeah.
Wrapped in corn
And
husk.
corn husk.
Yeah, then you cook it together.
I'm picturing it in my head.
Kama Tiumba, coming from Northern region, I can't pick a single dish as my favorite because my favorite dishes are yoro, bambara beans, yama, yanka hinda, gantri, tubani, and gable. Okay, thank you. Moi moi is also my favorite. Juliet Jackson Wood. Moi moi.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that before. What's that?
Yam and moi moi.
Moi moi.
The Nigerians is a Nigerian food.
Moi moi.
Yam and moi moi.
I like the name. Moi moi.
Yeah, moi moi. It's, yam and moi.
Speaking about Tujimi, the guy who says the elephant rice, he says a spoon of elephant rice can full a whole pot.
That rice, there is suspicious.
Charlie, the rice had a way of how do I put it? It can actually push the lid up.
Yes.
What kind of audacious rice is that?
Who came up with this name?
To Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Said the thing is 200 Jimmy. To Jimmy. The rice
Can
is
be
still
soft when you are done cooking, but you leave it and blow it.
Charlie, back to base.
Hey, what an arrogant rice.
Audacious. Charlie, can you imagine? You know, encourage your children to, develop local taste. I've made a decision to be buying local rice. That's what we eat. So all these AVV rice, Spectra rice, there's Abina rice, all those rices. That's what I buy, and I love them. I love them at all. The first time somebody came to my home and saw me cooking with olive oil, the green virgin olive oil, they were shocked.
Oh, you cook with it?
Yeah.
Okay, I think
I
it was
eat
in South Africa that I saw that they use a lot of
I eat
olive
it.
oil.
I eat olive oil. If I do my Greek salad as well,
Oh, you sprinkle it on it?
I a little on it with my pear, avocado.
Greek salad. That one to be local salad.
But that one, you go do.
The one that shocked me was they give you bread and they give you olive oil. To dip it in it. Charlie, the anointing oil.
They want you to be holy.
I couldn't believe it. Anointing oil, bro.
They want you to be holy, my brother. They want you to be very, very holy.
Remember, I once tried bread and shea butter. I regret it.
If you
The shea butter I used was not original shea butter.
it was the processed one.
I didn't know.
Oh, there are differences?
Yeah. Up north.
Like
You are
margarine.
using margarine.
Yeah.
Hey, you are there,
So
Literally ate pomade.
So the Dawadawa rice, the Dawada is pomade. Once it's processed, it's pomade.
Once it's processed, it's pomade.
The Dawadawa rice that
When you
I
say
was talking
processed, what
about.
do you mean?
So I'm coming in a bit. The Dawadawa rice I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They use shea butter to prepare it.
The dawa rice.
Yes.
Okay.
Shea butter to prepare it.
Shea butter, the way it is.
No, you see, what we take care, what we use and smear on our skins, is processed. They have gone through.
What you don't know is that the one you called unprocessed or not processed, you can use that one too as pomade.
Nobody's fighting
contesting
that.
that, yeah, but
We're just saying that once you process it, the taste changes. So what Crosby put in
what is
his
the
bread,
processing?
what he put in his bread, some chemicals may have been introduced.
Charlie, the boy chopped
He
him.
chopped pomade.
You went
I
to
like
buy-
margarine, so
You
when I
went to
saw
buy the ones they sell in the supermarket. The one they write for shiny skin.
Oh no! In fact, it was in a rubber, like a tetra or rubber.
Hey.
I was home, bread. Oh,
How did it taste? How did it taste?
I could not even eat the thing.
3 FM.
He was
Bite
creating
one
a bomb in his stomach. Well, so
But the local people actually, the let me call them manufacturers. What they do is processing. That's why I keep asking when
Right.
you say processing, what do you mean?
They add chemicals
Because
to it.
you pick a seed,
Right.
You take it
You
through
crack
a
it,
certain
yeah.
process
Right.
to eventually get that white thing that you see.
Right.
That's processing at the local level, and it's one of the areas that we must put a lot of advocacy into for them to, because it's still the same old way that me growing up. I used to see my grandmother do is what the women are still doing today. Meanwhile, shea butter has a lot of potential.
Yeah, it has
And
a huge market outside.
huge
as well.
market outside. In fact, I understand that out there they appreciate shea butter far more than we do.
Yeah.
And so the volumes of export are exceeding the local consumption volumes.
So I have a testimony. I bought shea butter from this lady at our makeup department, Amma, Theresa. So when I was going to South Africa, I took shea butter. And then one of the friends I made at the hotel, Aubrey, is a South African guy. So he came to my place in the morning. He usually would come to me, we'll have chats and all of that. He wants to come to Ghana. He said a lot about Ghana, So one day when he came, I just finished bathing and I was smearing, myself with the thing. He says, what substance is that? I said, this is shea butter from my country, it's from Ghana. He says, so what is the difference between this one and this one? I said, so this one is very natural, helps your skin, blah, 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 blah. He said, can I have it?
Just like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I tell him, so that be the only pomade way I get. So if I did go, the guy go buy me Dark and Lovely.
You the joke?
They take my oil, take them clean.
Okay.
Because he don't know where he will find some. But he was so curious because he put his finger for inside and say, this feels different.
No, it's very much appreciated out there. And this one district, one factory project that we missed. It's one of the areas that we can easily develop. Because I know people in Accra here who are going to all the regions, gathering women to
3 FM.
do shea butter for them to export.
Right.
And it's tedious.
It's a
When
lucrative
you watch
business for them.
how the processing, when you watch, it's tedious. It's tedious.
There's one food that we forgot to mention, face the wall. You don't find people buying face the wall, but each time you get to the chop bar, you ask, they say it's finished. So who ate face the wall?
But I think now
who face the wall in the chop bar.
I think now it's changing the narrative about
Yeah,
face
but
the wall.
but you get to the chop bar, like everybody pretends they don't eat it, but the thing finish.
but face the wall is great too. I like.
And it used to be very cheap. Now it is no
all the
longer.
perception. That's what he's talking about. The attitude towards it. This idea that it's for the poor. It's like the way we treated Gary, and now suddenly we are all looking for Gary.
Brother, the economy has with everybody. First, when you don't have money, you eat Gary. Now you don't. Without money, you can't buy it. Do you understand?
It's the way we treated Gary.
But times have changed.
At a point, Face the Wall was something meant for the poor, the vulnerable, laborers.
That is what
You know,
I'm
if you're
talking
doing
about.
Some
that-
menial jobs, you go for it in the morning and you are good to go the rest of the day.
Yeah.
It's like eating concrete.
Yeah.
You see those kinds
Yeah.
of things. But now people realize, no. The things have a better pass fufu.
No, you see.
So people are going for it in place
When
of
you go,
your
they tell you
regular.
say the thing finished.
But you don't say Gary, you know, recover from the COVID hike. Charlie, why are wicked though? Because Gary those times, Olunka was like 12 cities, 10 cities.
But it was
COVID
cheaper.
came
It
now
was
30, 50.
It was 8 CDs, I remember.
And it's short to
Because
30.
I like Gary and soup.
And he hasn't recovered.
Yeah. Anyway,
Has it recovered?
but it's just like the
Our
coconut
economy
thing.
has not recovered.
And the number of lives that Gary has saved in this country.
Charlie. So Juliet Jacob Jackson Wood, says then times our foods were very, very healthy, but now we are all have all become white. I'm sure that's what she wants to.
No, it still is healthy. You see, I think it was Michael who made a comment, and I said it is only in Accra. If you go into our communities, people are still eating healthy. People are still using the vegetables. They are still using the green leaves. They are still plugging leaves from trees, and they are using it to cook. The other day, I think Helen was in that conversation where we're talking about meat, and we're talking about monkeys and snakes, python, and all of those things. People were sending in funny comments. But you see, your reality is not my reality. Your taste is not my taste.
I chewed donkey before.
Hey, boss.
The truth is that if you eat bush meat, if you are in Accra, and you go to the chopper,
and they say bush meat,
and you say you want bush meat, if you are one of those people, chances are you've eaten donkey. You won't know.
Donkey. I eat donkey before. For Dr. Liman's hometown, the Golu area.
And you knew you were eating donkey?
Yes. We knew we were eating donkey.
Poor animal.
Because they use the donkey and the donkey self tires. So.
The chicken is
the chicken is rich.
Donkey do hard labor. Still, like, rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Anyway,
but how was donkey? Oh, tell me. I'm curious. I wouldn't eat it.
It's not. You eat it. One day you eat some.
The poor animal.
Goats don't be poor animal.
Let's say donkey do dies.
So when the animal works like that, gets old, instead of just allowing it to die, they kill them, they chew them. Yeah, that's why I look. I was so curious. It was not funny. Donkey meat,
How did it taste?
It had small.
But what vibe does it give you? Goat or?
It tastes like beef.
You like meat.
Like meat.
Pretty much like dog.
Oh, bro.
No.
You eat bingo too.
Dog hard past donkey.
Yeah.
Dog hard?
Dog hard past donkey.
I thought dog was soft.
Which dog is soft?
Hey, Charlie, my guy.
It's those dogs they call bingo and the rest. They are soft dogs.
Those of you who love tilapia, I'm sure some of you have eaten python before.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. How is tilapia and python?
Or salmon. Those who like fresh salmon.
Yeah, fresh salmon.
What is it?
You mean from the Abuchi people or the one?
You'll be fine. Don't worry. Carry me to the next day dish. Adua with shea butter.
When you are squeezing your faces, be adventurous.
Nobody sent you.
Is it the people who buy the Abuchi meat? No?
Okay.
You go there and say one day, I'm 5 cities, I'm 10 cities. You think you are eating cow. You think somebody will spend money like
so that you can buy 5 CDs.
Bro, we've eaten bingo.
What a crime now. We are going to buy Abuchi 5 CDs.
Bliss Mindstore says it's difficult lately to get natural tools. Afi kuka and ayoyo. Okay, mia kuka
ayoyo
and ayoyo.
What does it mean by natural?
Most of our local foods are disappearing. I agree with you. Julius Azuma says, Johnny, I beg, please, this program must not be a 9-day wonder. Advise that it becomes a national food advocacy project which can appeal to the government to forge a policy to promote locally manufactured food. Kama says, if you have never tasted red rice cooked with shea butter and dawa dawa, then you are missing a lot. I agree with you.
Please, who said that?
It's Kama Tiyumba. Yeah. Red rice.
What is red rice?
It's jollof. Dawa jollof.
Oh, it will become red?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Have you eaten kwenkwe before?
Isn't that gobe?
No. Go to the Ashanti region.
Kwenkwe is rice.
It's jollof rice.
Oh, kwenkwe is rice?
Yeah. Cooked with shea butter.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking of dewo. Sorry.
Dewo is kukunte. Dewo.
Look at Sixtus face.
Dewo is not beans.
His toes are
Dewo is beans.
Dewo, at least me, I know Dewo is Banku kind of.
Banku. It's like toes are feet.
Like
Charlie, alos.
Yeah.
Finally, as that.
Yoke Gary is Yoke Gary.
You have let Sixtus get me unnecessary.
Finally, you have admitted.
I agree that the only thing he knows is agidi.
Charlie. So
humble,
Bliss Mindstore is asking us about Kofi Brookman. And now that food is no longer for broke people.
No, please.
You can't be joking around them.
No, but I watched. I think the reason I don't like Kofi Brookman is it's how they handle it. When I watch how they roast the thing.
No, watch it.
You've not seen the East Legon one, that's why I say. You've not seen the East Legon one. It's when they wear gloves and they use this. Hey, I say calipers.
same glove that they will use to.
They wear gloves and then they use what they call it? Twist. Is it twist?
I don't know.
What's the calipers?
No, they
is
use
it Xenia calipers or
Outside or inside?
That's
This square.
It's okay.
respect
You'll
yourself.
be fine.
Respect yourself. What is it for? Oh, this thing. Jesus. Let me
Do this. This is scissors.
You want to cut the broke man into two.
your imagination is limited.
Jesus. It's fine. It's fine.
It's okay. It's okay. It's
You
okay.
continue with the story.
Say what you want to say.
There's hope. Don't worry.
Say this one.
I was correct. It's tweezers.
We don't know. We don't use some.
But they use tweezers to turn it like that.
It's legal.
Now, if you see the granules, the way they package in the bottle, you know that you will spend.
But you know
We
that
want
for all the
our
other
original
foods-
coffee broke. There's a reason the thing is called coffee broke. But when the woman tells the thing, the fire.
No,
I had a friend at Yoko. He was deputy boss in charge of operations, Mr. Mewu. That was his favorite.
Right.
Anytime I went to his office, he would buy the tin and add the
nuts.
yes, and then the salted one. Is it momoni or
Money.
Kobe.
Kobe. He will add that one.
Hey.
And he will say that it is good for men. Sixtus, this is what you should be eating. You will live long. I'll just sit down and watch you.
I like the roasted yam too.
Yeah.
I know they
roasted
combine that with the Kobe,
Yeah.
but with plantain. They have
Roasted yam. So he makes that combination.
Oh, he makes that combination.
Because the same vendor has
the
Yes.
Kobe.
the Kobe on the side. And I wonder why the Kobe is always small.
Yes, it looks small, but some way somehow you use that tiny thing to finish.
Remember,
There's a lot
it
of
is
salt
coffee broke
inside.
man, so the Kobe can't be proud.
This one day you have returned. This is a strong comeback.
I have redeemed myself.
But you know that thing where as children you come back from school in the afternoon, Gary Soakings, you know, these days the children they don't play like that too. Gary Soakings is not it's not a luxury for them
We have
anymore.
raised the marking scheme.
Yeah.
When I was eating Gary Soakins, if I'm about to eat, I have to drink water. Before.
Okay.
When I finished, I squeezed my stomach and drink water so that my stomach could not come out. I said, a bit too old.
This guy. Charlie, let's ask our listeners to also tell us their side of the story, what they know about our Ghanaian food.
What is that? Napo Ali Fuseni.
Napo Ali Fuseni, our hometown. What do you like? TZ, Wachi, or what? 055-924-2717, 055-691-0154, 055-924-2717, and 055-691-0154. Talk to me about Ghanaian food. Let's talk about it. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Senior Opian, how are you?
I tell you, you've wet my appetite before. You know, even with the coffee brook bar,
Yes.
I will tell you the reason why it's called brook bar.
Tell
coffee
me.
Brook bar. You know, when you work at ministries in those days, in the 70s to the 80s, you know, those days they pay till the 30th or 31st. So when it's on the 15th day of the month, there are people inside are broke. So you always see us going to where the plantain and the granite seller is. You know, that's why it became a
Coffee broke man. I see.
Because, yeah, that's the reason. But Charlie, you never mention Ogbodu. You know, Ogbodu.
Yeah.
Ogbodu with some cut here.
Yeah.
You know,
Ablongo.
I remember. In cut here, I give you more. You know, those stuff. But Charlie, you wet my appetite this morning.
Please find some Ghanaian food and eat.
Charlie, have a great weekend, guys.
You too, sir. We're grateful. 055-924-2717. One of the foods that I also remember, Minado Chow. At Kinki from the Central Region. Charlie. Good morning. Yes, good morning.
Good morning, Johnny.
Yes, sir.
This August is Watson.
Okay. Yes, boss. Talk to me.
My early name is Kudam.
Okay. Let's hear you.
I forgot to mention my hometown food. That is Akla and Fetri Tutu.
Ah, I see.
Johnny, I'm disappointed in you.
I like Akpadechi
Thank you very much. That's my second choice.
Right. I see.
But the Sixtus is the first one.
I hear you, sir. I hear you. Thank you very much.
Johnny,
Yes, boss.
Listen to Sixtus Ullo and all the panel out there.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, too. And you can call us, too. 055-924-2717 and 055-691-0154. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Johnny.
Yes, boss. How are you, Chairman?
By Hughes, I'm fine. This is Ajimi Victor calling from Keta constituency.
Talk to me, bro.
Mr. Johnny, you see,
Yes,
Abobitadi and Akple.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Johnny, then you have some cooked eggs just beside it, my brother.
Charlie, something will happen that day.
My brother, Johnny. I thank God for your life and the good program you are doing for Mother Ghana. May God keep you safe, my brother.
Thank you very much. Grateful. Good morning.
Johnny, morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is Yao.
Yao,
You
talk to
know
me.
about this beans food called Adowe?
Adowa, yes, I've heard that too. Haven't tasted it.
Man, you be bad man. I thought I'm coming to finish you this morning with Adowe. Are you?
Yeah.
Totally.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah, I my wife.
Yeah. Nice one. Nice one. Thank you so much. You too. You too, sir. 055-924-2717 055-691-0154. We didn't talk about the liquids. Talking about pito, palm wine, tose, tinshino, and all others. Good morning.
Good morning, Johnny.
Yes, boss. How are you, Chairman?
I'm fine. I'm calling from Annan.
Talk to me.
Talking about food.
Yes, sir.
You forgot to mention my mother's soup snack.
Okay.
You call it naboti.
Okay.
Sweet potato.
Sweet potato, right.
We fry it, we cook it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we don't peel it.
I
We
see.
cook it like that.
I see. Okay. I hear you.
Johnny,
Yes, sir.
I want to digress a little bit. Talking about the appointment.
No, we are not talking about appointment. We are talking about food. It's okay. Don't digress, please. I beg you.
All right.
Thank you very much. I remember also Sweet Bad and Togbe. 055-924-2717 and 055-691-0154. Good morning.
Good morning, Johnny.
Yes, boss.
I hope you're doing well, please.
I am greater than Accra, sir. By His grace.
Talking about local rice or this, I think Sixtus mentioned broken rice. I don't know. You've been to Mepe, right?
Yes.
So when you are going, we have a rice farm at Aveime, the Aveime rice.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if one of these days you are going to have the opportunity to maybe talk to the Northton MP, because that particular rice farm is just opposite his house on the way to Mepe.
Right. It's on the right-hand side from Accra.
Yes.
Yes. That was the place we visited.
Oh, okay. It used to be so nice. I think those days my sister used to sell rice, and the packaging was also really nice. And when you cook it, this angwamo that we eat now, when you use that rice to cook it, it used to taste really nice. But these days, I hardly see the rice from that farm. So I don't know, maybe when you have the opportunity to talk to the MP, you can ask him about that particular farm. Yeah, and keep up with the good way.
Okay. Thank you very much. Fred Amese is joining us. He's a nutritionist. Fred, good morning. Thank you for your time.
Good morning.
Great. This morning we've been discussing our local foods, and we want to know and understand which ones are more nutritious as compared to the newly acquired tastes that we have, fast food and all those Obroni foods. Talk to us. What do you say?
Okay. Good morning, Johnny, to yourself and your listeners, and a happy new year. Looks like this is the first time we are speaking this year.
That's right.
For when it comes to local foods, what I always say is that God created us and provided for us what we need in our environment. So for every geographical location, what they need to be able to sustain their lives is found in their environment. And so the food items that are suitable for the lifestyle of every person is what is naturally grown and what is naturally available in their environment. And we realize that for every geographical location, even our stature is different. So if you take those in the Far East, the Chinese, for instance, their stature is different. Their lifestyle is different. So because of that, their nutritional requirements are totally different from someone you find in the Western side, like in America. Their stature is different. Their lifestyle is different. The same way, the food items that grow naturally there are different from what you find in China, are different from what you find in Africa. In Africa, too, we are built differently. Our lifestyle is differently, so our nutritional requirements are different. The same way, even within the African context, if you come to Ghana, you find that there are certain food items that grow naturally, for instance, up north, and you will not find them down south.
Right.
And these food items are naturally designed to be able to supplement our lifestyles and be able to sustain our lifestyle in these places we find ourselves.
Right.
So you find yourself in the north where, for instance, the weather conditions can be very harsh. You find that naturally that is where shea butter grows. So that shea butter helps you to be able to withstand the harsh weather conditions over there. So every food item that is found in your locality is naturally adapted to be able to sustain your life. So when you tend to consume food items that are not naturally in your habitat, your body has to now adjust to it, and it can lead to a lot of lifestyle diseases. That is why, for instance, milk is not something that is part of the dish naturally for blacks. So majority of blacks are lactose intolerant because in our natural habitat, milk is not part of our natural diet.
I see.
So if you tend to focus on foreign food items, you are putting a shock to your body because the body is not naturally used to that food item. It has to now adjust to it, and then it can lead to a lot of lifestyle-related diseases. That's why these days we have a lot of hypertension on the rise. We have a lot of diabetes on the rise, kidney issues, and all that. Majority of them can be traced to our diet and our lifestyle.
I see. Now, for somebody, the perception is that if you choose local food over foreign food, then you are poor, you don't have a global view. What do you tell those people?
I think that perception is gradually changing, and it's also probably because of the constant education we've been having. Personally, I have realized that the issue is about packaging. The imported or foreign foods are usually nicely packaged. That is a matter of fact. They are well packaged and they can be stored with ease. But now we are seeing a gradual shift where our local foods are being also packaged nicely and can also be stored with ease. And now if we go to functions, you would realize that most people are shifting towards our natural food. So a lot of people would rather go for boiled yam with contomere than go for fried rice, for instance, at a function. So if we go to our functions these days, I have realized that a lot of people are opting for the natural, local foods that we were used to growing up. You would find people serving even local snacks now at their events instead of the foreign snacks. So I think the trend is gradually shifting because people are getting more and more educated. But mainly it's about packaging and presentation. The foreign foods, the way they plate them, it's appealing to the eye. And you see, when it comes to even eating and satisfaction, there are several stages. The first stage is actually mental. You have to visualize the food. If the food is not appealing enough,
right,
you may be hungry, but you wouldn't even want to eat it. So the packaging of our local food is something we need to work on. I've seen that people are doing a lot of work in that respect. There are a lot of restaurants now that are nicely packaging our local food.
Right.
But if we go to our communities, packaging is still an issue where they dish out the food in a manner that is not really appealing. So if we work on packaging our local dishes, dishing them, plating them nicely so that they will be appealing to the eye, processing them in ways that can be stored for long. So in the north, for instance, you find that they're able to dry okra, and in the lean season, they can use dry okra to prepare soup, which is very, very nutritious. So if we're able to process our local foods in a way that they can be stored without stress, we're able to package them in a way that is appealing. We're able to plate the dishes to be appealing to the eye. A lot of people would move towards the local foods and forget about the imported and foreign foods.
Fred Amesi, I want to thank you very much indeed for your time this morning. We're grateful.
You're welcome, Johnny.
Thank you. And so you have it, the information. We must eat what we grow and grow what we eat. One of the reasons we will have our health and wellness intact. It's all in your hands.
The best in the morning is on 92.7 Sunrise on 3FM.